Nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of the pylon. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
He'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll go, and it's Harris. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. To throw is Rudolph. He's going to air this one out. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
They face 2nd down and 7. Another run here with Harris. Harris, 1st down, he's not done. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
On 1st down, right back to Harris. Into the secondary again. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Punt team headed out for the Rams as he's on to punt for the second time. This brought him out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Hey, check that, street, let's go.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll give it to Harris again. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll run here with Pollard. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he'll run. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. We are through 3 quarters. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he's into the end zone yet again. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Cowboys. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Next to score, Cowboys 70, Rams 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Rudolph. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, L.A. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Here's Rudolph. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Back to throw is Rudolph. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now Rudolph. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Two on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor.
A pass taken in by Harris. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, L.A. They'll throw out of the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down. So it's a win for the Cowboys.